Hello everyone, welcome back to the conservatory here at Rathbone Manor. Just returned from the car boot sale. I went to the other one this week. It's much larger and better run, and I've got a few tools, so let's go and take a look at what I've got. Okay then, so let me bring the camera down here and we'll take a closer look at exactly what I've got. And here they are. Okay, so let's just put them into right. Okay, so these three came from three different stalls, and these three here came from the same stall. The guy originally wanted £7 for this lot here, then he went down to £6, and I offered him a £5, which he took. £1, £1, and I believe this might have been 50p. So let's have a look at what we got. What shall we start with then, guys? Yeah, okay, so I believe what we have here is a device for pulling cables through conduit, electrical cables through conduit. And we just get it out like so. It's a nice, strong, flexible tape, shall we say? We'll call it a tape. Looks like you can lock it off too. And as I say, I believe it's for pulling cables through walls, but I do actually have another use for this little fellow. He wanted £2 for this, which I thought was quite good. There's the name. It's quite well made, it's quite heavy duty, quite like it. For, you know, £2, I'm not complaining. From the same stall, this little fellow right here. Now it looks a little bit like a King Dick, because that's what it is. It's a copy of a King Dick. It is actually, it says British make, so it's British made obviously. Forged steel. And you can see it's a bit like the, I believe it's the 1946 pattern of King Dick spanners. What does it run like? Let's have a look. Well, I think it's going to need to... It doesn't run too bad actually, it's quite smooth. But I think it's going to have to go into the ultrasonic cleaning tank at work. I mean, I don't know how old this thing is, to be honest with you. I don't think there's any marks on it. Hang on a sec, let's get it apart and have a look. Well, it smells quite heavily of old engine oil by the smell of things. I can't see any marks or dates anywhere on it. Nothing at all. Oh, somebody might have had that in the vice by the looks of it. Wonder why they did that. Okay, and a little it's had some use by the looks of it, hasn't it, guys, because the knurling's worn away a little bit. And we have a little spring for it too. Okay, so that's quite a nice little British made copy, quite like that. That'll be going into my collection. It looks like somebody might have been dressing out the burrs on the jaws by the looks of it. That's as far as I can get it closed at the moment, so it just needs a bit of a clean up, and I think we'll be good to go on that one. I also spotted this on his stall as well. He actually had it on the floor behind the benches he was using to display stuff. It was in a little box hidden away there. So I thought, oh, that looks interesting, because I mean, look at the how aggressive the adjustment is on this thing. Look, that's quite unusual, isn't it? Quite like that. Well, we've got a name on here as well. Look, Arley, and I believe chrome vanadium. What are the jaws like condition-wise? They're not too bad, are they? By the looks of it. I mean, Arley. I mean, I don't know how old this will be. Got some fairly nice embellishments, little triangular embellishments on the handles here. Quite nice to use by the feel of it. You might get a bit of a pinch from the handles if you weren't careful, but yeah, that's an interesting pattern of water pump pliers, is it not? I quite like that. So what attracted me to them was this the adjustment here. Look at that. How aggressive is that? You're not going to wear those out in a great deal of a hurry, are you? Arley. I'll have to look into those. I wonder where they were made then. And yes, of course, I was going to pick up some slip joint pliers. These are 8-inch. They've had some considerable welly look, because that's unusual. The little the pin here is busted. Look at that. And also we've got some damage to the wire cutter, so they might not be cutting. Look at that. They're not going to be cutting too much wire at the moment, are they? Look at that. So they've been well and truly damaged. But imagine breaking that. Jesus. So I mean, these were quite loose when I got them, so this will need burring over, or a little bit of a Loctite popping into there. And look at the make. Proto 278, manufactured in the USA. That's why I picked these up. And for £1, who's complaining? Got some nice, I like the embellishment on the handles here. The chrome plated, the chrome's coming off. I mean, I don't know how old these things are. I don't think there's any marks on them. No other marks apart from, well, it might have been finished off quite nicely inside the handles. Look, so yeah, Proto 8-inch slip joint pliers, had to be done. I'm sure you guys are probably getting a bit fed up looking at slip joint pliers on my channel at the moment, but just at the moment this year it's slip joint pliers. Okay, so next up we have this junior saw frame, made in England. I've seen some of you other guys been picking these up out there, and this is the first one I've come across. I mean, I don't know how old these things are. This is going to need a bit of a clean up. Even the blade is rusty as well, so we'll have to see if we can clean that up. But what do you think of that, guys? That's the first one I've actually found. Okay then, so let's move along to my star buy this week. Yes, it's a pair of pliers. They cost me £1 from the first stall I came to that was actually selling tools. What do you think of these, guys? Look at this. How nice are these? They've got a bit of a number just there. What's left of a number just there? I think you can just about see it just there. But we also have, looks like CeKa, hard wire. Some very nice embellishments on the handles, look, on both sides. And we've got German make 2. So these little fellows are obviously pre-war. I mean, I wouldn't say these were made after 1990, would you guys? So these are obviously pre-war, and they're really nice too. For hard wire as well, there doesn't look to be any damage on the cutters. Got some fairly slim jaws here. They're looking quite good nick as well from what I can see so far. Are they a little bit worn? Well, there may be a little bit of wear and tear on the jaw, so somebody's been using them for something or other. A little bit of damage, but you know, for £1, I don't think I am going to complain. The cutters look good, so I think we ought to give the cutters a bit of a go. What do you think, guys? Okay, so I don't have any hard wire here. I think what first thing we'll do is we'll give it a go with this. I think it's this 2.5mm twin and earth here. Will it go into the jaws? Yes, it will. Let's have a look. Oh, blimey. Ping, right over onto the floor over there. Oh yeah, cuts that nicely. We've got a little bit of 7020 blue. So it should hopefully manage this alright. Let's have a look. Get it in there. Yep, let's cut that off. It's not pinging it anywhere, but it's definitely cut it off, and it's doing so all up and down the blade too. 1mm copper here, I believe. Give that a go. Should cut that all right. Yep. Yep. Just about. I've got something slightly different here this week. Tri-rated 20 AUG. You can see what it is there. Let's have a look. Give that a go. Get it actually in the cutters. Oh yeah, listen to that. Nice. Oh yeah, cuts that nicely, doesn't it? So what about this 3mm copper? We've had a go at it with something else in the past, so let's get it in the jaws and give it a go. Should ping it quite nicely. I didn't ping it anywhere. Oh, not quite cut it off. Let's cut that off. So, pyoing! Wow, so they're not bad, are they, guys? And you guys know how much I like a nice pair of pliers. German make, CeKa. So whether that's CK, who is CK now? I'll put it up if I remember. I'll put it down just here for you. CK. I would imagine that's who it is. But aren't they nice? I had to have these, especially for £1. There might be some engraving or something going on just there. So it might have been somebody's name, possibly. A bit grubby. They'll have to go into the ultrasonic cleaning tank, I think. But aren't they a nice design? I quite like those nice slim jaws at the front. Put those into the ultrasonic cleaning tank, and we'll give them a nice restoration and a nice polishing up and see what they look like after that. I mean, they run quite nicely. They're not loose very much at all, really. Just as I said, they've got a little bit of a number just there, so that's worn off over time. But yes, what a very nice pair of pliers. What do you think, guys? Let me know in the comments. Okay, so that's today's tool haul. Let me know which is your favourite down in the comments below. They're not bad for £1. Some Proto 278s. So they've got a little bit of damage on the pin just there. I don't know if I can do anything with that at all, but 8-inch slip joint pliers, I like those. These are certainly interesting. Arley, sorry, not Arla, because that's milk, I believe, but Arley. Look at the, as I say, you've got quite an aggressive adjustment on these, so they're quite interesting. I like those. They're very nice indeed. Yeah, quite different. Get those a bit of a scrubbing up as well. Then we have, of course, the Ding Dong Junior saw frame. Been looking out for one of those. And a nice King Dick copy. I don't know how old this is, but it's sort of kind of modelled on the 1948 pattern almost, with this point going on here. I think it's been used a bit because the knurling has gone off of there. It's just forged steel, British make. Maybe made during the war because of the lack of markings, or I don't know. It's nicely finished though, look at that. So yeah, interesting little thing. Okay then everyone, so let me know which is your favourite of these tools here. I won't be going to the car boot sale next week because I want to go to the one the week after, because there's an auto jumble there, and you know, you get different bits and pieces at an auto jumble, and I quite like that. So weather permitting, hopefully it'll be alright for me to go along. It's 2 weeks time. So yeah, let me know which is your favourite tool amongst this lot here. Don't forget, you can subscribe, like and share. Don't forget to ring the bell here, giving you updates as and when I publish videos. Those of you who have already rung that bell will have got notifications, I hope, of this video here. And you can also join me on Instagram too, guys. Mrs. Rathbone went out and bought a couple of largish cacti yesterday, so they're up there, you can take a look at those. And yeah, keep an eye out on the channel, because I'm sure I'll have another car boot sale report for you later on in a couple of weeks' time, and probably some other videos in the meantime. So thanks for popping over to the conservatory here at Rathbone Manor, and I'll see you later.